Hello internet, my name's Catherine and today I'm not having a great hair day. I'm breaking out, my nose is flaky because I'm sick, so we're just not going to talk about my appearance. I am doing a thrift flip. These are some of my favorite videos to watch, probably my favorite videos to watch of all time. So I went thrifting over the past break that we had over spring break, and thrifting in suburban areas is so much cheaper than thrifting in a city. Please know that. So I'm gonna do a little thrift haul, gonna flip some of the stuff, and then might throw in a little DIY at the end. So yeah, if you guys want me to make a video about my thrift tips and tricks and stuff like that, let me know. But let's just get right on into what I got. So I went to the Salvation Army and I just kind of looked through everything and I tried on probably about like 12 different things, but I left with 4 pieces. The first thing that I got are these jeans. They're from Wrangler. They're a black light wash jean and they're super long. Like, I don't know who these are made for, but definitely not somebody my height, so we're gonna have to cut them and then I'm gonna cuff them because I have them cuffed like 7 inches of cuff. So yeah, but they're super high-waisted. They fit really nicely in the waist. They're just super long. It doesn't really say what size they are. It's kind of washed off. Oh, it says I think 10 long. So these were meant for somebody who's long and I am somebody who's short, so that's why these aren't working out. But that's such an easy fix to do, especially because I roll my jeans, so we don't have to worry about like rehemming them or anything like that. And these were originally marked as $6.99 and I was like, can we do any better on the jeans, just because they were the most expensive thing I was buying. So I ended up getting them for $5.25. Whoop. The next thing that I got, I'm really excited for. It's a little wrinkly because I've already worn it, but I really like it. It's this red turtleneck sweater. It's super high quality the way that it has this ribbing here. The fabric is super soft, and then it cuffs at the bottom of the sleeves, which I really like. It's just kind of like the perfect fit. I believe this is a small, and this was, I think, $3.99, $2.99, one of those. I spent a total of $18. So yeah, this was a super good deal, super good quality, and I really like it. So we're actually not going to do anything to change this one because I just like it the way that it is, so we're just gonna keep it as is. The next thing I got, we're also not going to be changing. This is just a t-shirt. It was for $1.99 and I just really liked it. It's this white t-shirt. It's like oversized and big, and it has stars along the neckline, and then along the collar it just has this like gold trim, which I really liked. The sleeves are a little longer, and then it kind of like cinches at the bottom, but I would tuck it in anyway. So again, we're not going to be changing anything here, but I just thought that this would be really fun, and it just kind of has that like retro vibe to it, I think, which is something I really like right now. And again, it was $1.99, so such a good deal. The last thing that I got is probably the thing that I am the most excited about. It is this like Chanel inspired jacket. I believe, yeah, the jacket was a small and I definitely could have gone to a medium. The sleeves are a little bit too short for me and I can't button it, but I wouldn't button it anyway, so it's okay. But this was $4.99 and I just had to get it. I think that it looks so classic with the tweed and everything. It's just really nicely made, and I was just super excited about this. The one thing that I didn't like was the buttons. There's 3 buttons that are just like black buttons here, and to me that just like kind of took the glamour out of it. So I picked up some gold buttons, so we are going to rebutton this, and the buttons that I picked up are a little bit smaller than these, but again, I won't be buttoning the jacket anyway. It won't button on me, so that doesn't really matter. So yeah, that is my haul, and now let's just get into the thrift. Okay, we are back at I think a little bit of a different angle so that it'll be easier for me to like show you guys what I'm doing with the clothes. I'm gonna start off with the rebuttoning of this jacket because I think that that will just be way quicker and easier. And I forgot my scissors, so I'm gonna grab those. I have a trusty pillow here to act as my work surface. I have the jacket that I thrifted. I have The buttons that I picked up, I thought I picked up gold ones, I forgot. I picked up these pearl ones, which I think are really, really pretty. And I have a needle and some thread. And then I don't have a seam ripper to take the buttons out, so I'm just gonna use scissors. So that's gonna be what we do first. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have the buttons right here, and I am just gonna use my scissors to just kind of clip along the thread there so that I can pull them out. Okay, I zoomed you guys back out so that we can sew the buttons on now. So I am just gonna, just for accuracy's sake, kind of fold the jacket over so that I can see where the buttons should be approximately. This is important if you do want to actually be able to button your jacket. Isn't as big of a deal for me because I just won't be buttoning it, but we want to be fairly accurate. I switched angles because I thought maybe this would be easier for you guys to see. So this is approximately where I want my buttons to be. So I am just going to grab my sewing needle, some thread, and just sew them on. And if you guys feel like following along, I have this needle and thread with probably about 8 inches of thread folded over, so about 16 inches of thread total, and we're just gonna sew the buttons on. Hi guys, it's actually the next day, but I am obsessed with the way that the jacket turned out. I think it looks so nice. I love this way of wearing it with like jeans. It makes it a little bit more casual and just like a black bodysuit. I think that the pearls just add so much to it and make it look so Chanel. I really, really like it. So I'm really happy with how the jacket turned out. So now let's move on to the jeans. In addition to cutting the jeans, I saw a picture on Pinterest, I'll put it up here, and I really liked the way that these patches looked on the jeans. So I picked up some patches off of Amazon, and they were honestly more expensive than the jeans were. I paid $7.99 for these patches, which is kind of crazy. But there's just these cute little angels, so I'm gonna put one on each butt pocket. I think that'll be pretty fun. They're iron-on patches. I don't have an iron, so I'm gonna try to use my hair straightener, and then if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna sew them onto the jeans. So yeah, but first things first is to cut them so that I can actually wear them without tripping and falling. So to do this, I am just gonna lay the jeans flat on my bed, and I'm gonna take a pair of jeans that I know fits me, and I'm just gonna line up the inseams of them. The reason that we're not lining the jeans up to the waist is because these are extremely high-waisted, so if I lined them up, it probably would not work out the same. So you wanna line up where the crotches meet and go from there. So I'm just going to cut the jeans along here and then fold them over and cut them here so that they are the same on both sides. Okay, so now that we cut the jeans, I'm going to do a try on and make sure that they fit the way I want them to, but they should be good. I figured I would just show you guys in the mirror since it was kind of difficult to show you guys last time. So as you can see, they're still long, but they go just like past the tip of my foot, but this will allow me to just like roll my jeans and get the length that I want. So that's awesome. I'm going to roll them and then we'll be back. Now that I rolled them, this is the length that they are, which I think is perfect. They're a baggier pair of jeans when they go down, but I actually really like that look about them. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. Now let's add the patches. Okay, my camera's dying, but guys, the hair straightener worked. It is on there. So life hack, if you don't have a clothing iron, you can iron patches with the hair straightener. I'm obsessed. I think that these turned out so cute. I am so excited to try them on. I'm super overexposed. Let's go. Guys, I am in love with these jeans. I think that they turned out so cool and really fun, and I love them. Wow. Hello, I'm back again. It's the next day. I stopped filming yesterday just because I had to like run and I had to go and I just didn't have time to finish up the video. So I'm gonna finish it now. I wanted to this next part doesn't really fit into this whole video, but I didn't want to make just a whole video dedicated to this one thing. So I'm just gonna kind of throw this in here. As I was going and like picking up patches and buttons and things like that, I found this chain and these little lobster claw hooks, and I was like, you know what, chain belts are kind of popular right now and I really like the look of them, but I don't want to spend $30, so let's make one. So I got this from like the jewelry section, and it's like 42 inches of this just little chain here. And the fun thing about chain belts is they don't actually hold up any of your clothes. They're just supposed to look cute. So this doesn't have to be like very structurally sound, which is really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna wrap it around my waist and then have like extra to dangle off, and then just like disconnect the rest of this afterwards, and then connect a little hook onto the end so that I can just clip it wherever I want to. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the chain and wrap it around my waist. And actually I kind of really like the length that it's already at. So I'm actually not going to cut it at all. I was planning on using little pliers or just like my nails to disconnect part of it. But I kind of like the length that it's at, where if I wear like high-waisted pants, I've got this little bit, and if I wear pants that are more like mid-rise, I just have a teeny tiny little bit. So plot twist, I'm actually not going to cut this. I'm just going to keep this as it is and attach a little hook onto the end. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to open up this little hook so that I can slide the little clasp on. If you had pliers, you could use those, but I don't, so I'm just going to be using my fingers. Hi, just kidding. My nails are too weak to do it, so I am on the hunt for pliers. So none of my friends owned pliers, so I had to go and buy them. I got it open. So now this is the easy part. I just put the ring back on there and then close it up. Okay, there we go. Amazing. So that would be a lot easier if you just like already had pliers. So I wouldn't wear this belt like with these pants. It just like doesn't work. But with jeans or just like things like that, I think it's really fun and super cool. Okay, well that was my video. I know it was a little bit of an adventure. There were some struggles, but overall I think everything was a success. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. The only limitation is kind of my room is so small, so for filming it's like hard for me to get to show you things. So I'm really excited for the summer and next year when I'm living in a single, where I can like actually spread out and show you guys things that I really want to. So stay tuned for that. But this was my first thrift flip. If you guys liked it, let me know down below and I will do more, because I love DIYing and doing different stuff like this. So if you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I make new videos every single Saturday and I would love to have you. Hope you guys have a great day and I love you so much. Bye!